What up, folks? Welcome back to another YouTube presentation of the Bat Zavoom. Okay, as you can tell, okay, most of y'all know me. I do a lot of crazy things. I do a lot of I do a lot of yep, uh, yep. I do a lot of I do movie reviews. I do try not to laugh challenges. I do how to not to how to not to do's. I do everything, folks. Check my channel out if you have not seen me. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. So, do a lot of things, folks. I like to be silly because the world is a rough place. It kind of really hit me kind of hard, guys. You know, the world is not hard, and I'm being serious right now. It's a cold place. A lot of bad things happen, but you got to stay positive and you got to follow your dreams. If you don't follow your dreams, then you go nowhere and you live life day to day, and it really sucks. So this is going to be one of my series. I'm going to do 21 inspirational messages to give to you people. Now I'm not doing all 21 today because that's like super many. That's more than seven. So I'm only going to do seven today, and then I'm going to do another seven, then another seven, and if you add those together, you seven, uh, 14, 20, 21 equals 21, folks. Okay, so we're going to do seven, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the seven things that seven of the 21 most satisfying things to actually get you in a better place. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over the first one, guys. Let me get into my library. Okay, boom. All right. See, as you can tell, I'm wearing my jacket. I'm an professor. I'm a professor of motivational speaking. So, and my mic keeps on following on me. Hello, Mike. Stay above where I'm at. Okay. So let's go ahead and talk about the first one. Stop worrying about what other people think. No matter where you are in your life, you'll save a lot of time by not worrying too much about what other people think about you. This is probably the biggest thing that keeps people down, folks, is that you continue to worry about what other people might think about you or say about you. But you know what? Who cares? Who really cares? Nobody thought I was going to be a crime fighter. They'd always make fun of me when I was taking bats to school instead of toys. They're like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, you know what? I don't care about what you think because now look at me. I'm super rich, super handsome, and I'm super fantastic, and I know how to fight crime. So stop worrying about what other people tell you. Stop worrying about what other people think. It doesn't matter. Who are they? It really doesn't matter. Who cares? Seriously, who cares? Number two, failure is good for you. There are secret opportunities hidden inside every failure. Guys, if you don't fail, if you're afraid to fail, you'll never succeed. That was actually said by the Batman. If you're afraid to fail, you fail, fail, fail. Why can I say this word? If you're afraid to failure, if you're afraid to fail, yikes, then you'll never succeed, folks. Take that chance, guys. Be that person that you always wanted to be. I took my first chance, and I'm glad I did. And on a serious note, if I was never if I was afraid to fail, I would not be doing this podcast right now or the YouTube or whatever. I would be, you know what? I'm not doing this because I'm going to fail. But you know what? I'm not going to fail. I'm going to continue to do it because failure is good for you. If you try something that doesn't work, do something else. It's all cool. All right, make things happen. Don't limit yourself, folks. Just make it happen. Stop with the excuses and just make it happen. You know, just be yourself. I mean, it, it's pointless to wonder what if, and turn that frown upside down. Stop worrying about what ifs because what ifs, most of the time, what ifs don't happen. I know I might be rambling, but I really believe that these can help you guys succeed in life. Don't limit yourself. Our own limitations are those we set up in our own minds. If you tell yourself, you know what, I'm only going to get to this point in my life, and then I'm going to go ahead and just croak, and I'm going to call it quits. Then guess what, folks? You're going to get to that point in my life. You're going to get to that point. If you tell yourself I can't, then guess what? You won't. Another Batman quote. If you can't, you won't. Boom. Ricky Bobby. If you can't, you won't. If you say you can't, you're not going to. It's just that simple, folks. So stop using the word can't. Don't ever get too comfortable. Being comfortable can hurt your creativity and your entrepreneurial spirit. Now, I guess if you really what that's basically saying is that if you start getting comfortable in what you're doing, no matter what it is, then you're not going to grow any. You're not going to become the person that you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to become. You're not going to become somebody great. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be famous. That's not it. I just think that you got to do what you want to do in life because life is too short. Life is too short. You got to smell the roses and the daisies. It's you got to live your life and you got to do what you love. And if that thing becomes famous, cool. You know what? Super god, super awesome. I'm proud of you guys. But if it doesn't become anything, you know what? Who cares? At least you tried. At least you can go to your grave and be like, you know what? I tried, and at least I did what I wanted to do, and it made me happy. I actually it makes me happy to do what I'm doing now. Is talk to you folks out there. Okay, number 6. Focus on your actions. Focus on what you can control. Your actions. How you react to negative feelings will be the key to your success. A lot of times, folks, we try to control people. We try to control actions that you can't control. We can't control what somebody else is going to say. We can't control about the weather. We can't control about what old Johnny says about old Billy. You can't control. You those are people worry about those things and they lose a lot of sleep and then you lose a lot of years out of your life. Personally, folks, I worried so much. Uh, one day I was 25, hanging out with the chicks, and then all of a sudden, guess what? I'm 60 years old and my back hurts because I kept on worrying about stuff that I couldn't change. You just can't change stuff. Don't worry about the things that you can't control. Those because then those things control you. Another Batman quote. Don't try to control the things that you can't control because they'll end up controlling you. Boom. All right, number 7. Work. You are a work in progress. See yourself as a work in progress. That's all it is. We're continuing to learn. I'm not the same person that I am now that I was when I was 17 years old. Now, when I was 20, I'm not the same person that I was when I was 35. I'm not the same person that I was when I was 40. You continue to grow. You continue to evolve. And you continue to actually change, and then you're going to be that person that you've always wanted to be. Don't take it from me. Take it from the bat. Don't give up. All right, everything, folks. Those are seven things that you just got to live by. It's really pretty easy. This video is probably going to be like maybe 10 or 15 minutes. But guess what? If you take those things and you actually apply them in your life and you apply them in your day to day, then you know what? You're going to be super successful. Things can't be all rainbows and butterflies all the time. You hear the birds? You gotta just live your life, folks. uh, uh, this was a super long clip. I didn't know that birds were going to continue to interpret the entire thing, but it's not all rainbow and butterflies, guys. Not all rainbow and butterflies. Rainbow. My mic just turned super red, like I'm super loud right now. Okay, let's go ahead and do a couple quotes real quick. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. So things you're gonna get pushback. It just happens, guys. If life was easy, then we would be a totally different place. We'd be totally different people. But life is not easy. You got to go against the wind sometimes, and you got to keep on fighting through that wind. If you fight through the wind, folks, then you'll succeed, and you'll be a better person in your life. Every corpse on Mount Everest was once an extremely motivated person. Yikes! Now, next, Alfred, I think might be too soon. I don't know if y'all know about Mount Everest, but within the past week or so, I want to say about 9 people have died in the past week by just climbing Mount Everest. Now, they all had a goal, and they all were super motivated to climb Mount Everest. But you know what? Sometimes being super motivated can end up in death. Now, this is not something cool about this thing. I mean, you got to give them credit. They actually made it to the top. They actually made it to where they wanted to be at. But they actually paid the ultimate sacrifice of losing their life because there's too many people on the mountain, and there's only one way down. And if you can't get down fast enough, you're gonna die. So that's beside the point. But anyways, basically take out the corpse part of it and just put everybody who climbs Mount Everest was a very motivated person to begin with. Yikes! Party noise. You are never too old to set another goal or dream a new dream. This is so true, folks. Everybody can dream. Dream in order for a dream to become reality, you just have to put it on paper. Once you put it on paper, that dream that was once in your brain is no longer a dream; it's reality. And I learned that. Yoko Bear Entertainment learned that because Yoko Bear put a book together. It was a dream at one point in time, and he put it on paper, and now it's actually a hard copy book that you could buy on Amazon Prime. And he's actually releasing a new book too soon. So it's a dream. You got to put it on paper. If you don't put it on paper, it's not going to happen. Well, if you don't, you put it on paper. That's the first step. The first step is taking it out of your brain, putting it on paper, and then actually dreaming. Be and dreaming of something better in your life. So just dream, dreamers. Okay, just dream. But not that one. Okay, so really, a quick recap. The first 7 steps. Stop worrying about what other people think. Stop giving a crap, folks. Don't worry about people think. Failure is good for you. If you don't fail, then you're never going to succeed. That the Batman said that. So every failure, you got to fail in order to succeed. You got to try new things in order to move on. Make things happen. It's up to you to make things happen, folks. Nobody else is going to do it for you. Uh, if you don't make it happen, then old Johnny down the street's not going to do it for you. So make it happen. Don't limit yourself. Don't put a cap on what you can accomplish. Everybody has a special purpose in their hearts, and I don't know if y'all believe in God, but I do. Uh, God gives us a specialness in each one of us. So you got to tap that and you got to use it. Don't ever get too comfortable. If you get too comfortable, you're not going to accomplish anything. Focus on your actions. Don't worry about what other people are focusing on. Don't let somebody's actions control your feelings and who you become. And number 7, we're all a work in progress. This is going to continue until we all pass away, folks. We all strive to become a better person, and we are learning every single day. I learn every single day, and Alfred learns. And although Alfred is super old, he's still learning. Anyways, okay. So this was more of an inspirational video. This is part 1 of part 20. This is part 7 of the first 21. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure y'all check out my channel. Uh, I do it all, folks. I try to be inspirational. I try to do movie reviews. If you have not seen my channel, make sure you watch the other vids. Make sure you subscribe at the bottom and tell your friends. I love you guys. Make sure y'all succeed. And let me leave you with one other thought by old Henry Ford. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Don't stop, folks. Don't get discouraged. Become who you want to be, and take it from the bat. I failed a lot in my life, but you know what? I'm super successful right now, and I'm super loving what I'm doing. So, love you guys. Stay cool, stay sharp, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace out, brothers from another mothers.